All right, welcome. Today, we are going on a bit of a treasure hunt. We're looking for one of the most versatile and, honestly, awesome materials for your next project: wooden pallets. And you know the best part? They can be totally free. So, let's get right into it.
I mean, just think about that for a second. Whether you're a DIY pro looking to build, I don't know, a new coffee table, or maybe you're a small business owner who needs shipping solutions. What if your main material cost you zilch, nothing?
Well, the secret, it turns out, is the humble wooden pallet. Seriously, these things are everywhere. And if you know where to look and how to ask, they can be all yours. Think of this as your treasure map. Okay, so our hunt is going to start where pretty much everything starts these days: online. Yeah, before you even think about putting on your shoes, you can start tracking down some serious leads right from your couch.
So these are your go-to spots, your digital hunting grounds. Places like Facebook Marketplace, Craigslist, and FreeCycle, they're fantastic. Why? Because you're connecting directly with people and businesses in your area who are literally trying to get rid of these things. Oh, and definitely don't sleep on your local community groups either.
But here's the thing you gotta remember. You're not the only one on this quest. Free stuff, especially useful stuff like this, is a hot commodity. So when you see a listing pop up, you have got to be fast. So, how do you make sure you're always ahead of the game?
And this, right here, this is the secret weapon of the pro pallet hunter. You gotta go into the settings on these websites and set up an email alert. Use keywords like, you guessed it, free pallets. That way, your phone dings the second a new listing goes live. This gives you a massive head start on everyone else. All right, so you've got the digital world on lock. Now it's time to switch gears and move into phase 2. Exploring the physical world. Yep, it's time to get out there and discover some hidden gems right in your own neighborhood.
And what's so cool here is how the strategy totally changes. The digital hunt, that's all about speed, reacting in a flash. But hunting in your local area, that's all about building relationships. It might take a little more effort up front, but believe me, it can lead to something way more valuable: a steady, reliable supply.
So where are these treasure troves hiding in plain sight? Well, think about places that get big shipments all the time. Industrial parks, warehouses, even your local grocery store or that big hardware store down the street. They are constantly dealing with a surplus of pallets. And oh yeah, construction sites and recycling centers, absolute gold mines. But hold on, you can't just roll up and start loading your truck. There's a right way to do this. First, spot a promising business. Then, you got to find the person in charge. Usually it's a site manager or a warehouse manager. And then, just a polite, respectful ask is usually all it takes. Let them know what you're planning to do with them and work with them to find a pickup time that's safe and doesn't get in their way.
Okay, so you've got your online alerts set up, you know the best spots to check out in person, but every good hunter has a code of conduct. This part is all about making sure your hunt is safe, respectful, and ultimately successful.
And this is the #1 golden rule. I can't stress this enough. Always ask for permission. Look, even if pallets look like they're just trash sitting by a dumpster, they're still on private property. Taking them without asking isn't just rude, it's theft. So always get the okay first. It protects you, and it helps you build those great relationships we were just talking about. And of course, safety is a huge deal. It's always a good idea to bring a friend along to help you lift. Now, here's a super important tip for when you find a pallet. Give it a quick look over. You're looking for a stamp on the wood. If you see HT, you're good to go. That means it's been heat treated and it's safe for pretty much any project. But if you see bright blue or red paint or a stamp that says MB, you need to walk away. That means it was treated with methyl bromide, and that's a nasty chemical you definitely don't want anywhere near your home or garden. And it goes without saying, but always follow the safety rules of whatever site you're on. So you've followed the map, you've learned the techniques, you've memorized the code. Your hunt is coming to a very successful close.
And just like that, the hunt is over. The pallets are yours. With a little bit of online smarts and some good old-fashioned real-world politeness, you now have the raw materials for, well, whatever you can dream up. That's a great feeling, right? A sense of accomplishment and a whole stack of potential.
This really captures the whole spirit of it, doesn't it? It's not just about getting free wood, it's about the fun of the chase, the reward of finding something and giving it a new purpose. So with that, happy hunting.
So you have the knowledge, you've got the guide. All that potential is just sitting there in that stack of wood. So I guess the only real question left is, what are you going to create?